All right, I'm Beck Lane, and this is Catalyst and Company. Catalyst and Company, where I'm a train wreck again. We're a catalyst in each other's lives as well as our own, and we work at being the artists we've always wanted to be. Behind me is a painting I've been working on, as you know, for quite a while. Looking in the camera, her face is kind of bothering me because it's funny, in person, she has so much more color and so much more depth. And she has a very slight upturn to the corners of her mouth. I was talking with a friend this morning who said, you know, sometimes your people seem really sad. It's probably just because I paint them. But as I explained to him, all or most of my people have a slight upturn. It's a Mona Lisa trick that I love doing. Let's pull this, let's see if we can pull this in a little bit closer. No, you still... All right, maybe I have to make it a little bit more pronounced for the camera because it has to be able to translate not just to the viewer who's physically here, but also to viewers online. I realize that. I'm not that much of a snob. I want you to get almost the same feeling, if not the feeling, online and also in print that you would in person. Why don't I check in a mirror before I turn on the camera? Anyway, she's just about done. As you can see, I've been working on, we're going to move this again, the tarp hanging in the background. And then I also filled in down below, I'm not moving the camera again, but down below I've got a lot of, we put grass in, dark grass, highlighted grass. So she's really almost pulled together. The tree that's painted on the tarp or on the backdrop does not really follow the reference material exactly. I just kind of went willy-nilly with it and just let my freak flag fly. My main concern was getting the folds correct so you could feel that it's a backdrop and it's possibly a piece of cloth. I think we're there. It's a mixture of a lot of different colors and tons of layers of titanium buff, some titanium white, but phthalo green, phthalo blue rather, and transparent, not earth red, because I can't afford to waste the earth red that I have right now. Thank you, Eric, by the way, for that. The red oxide, transparent red oxide, all by Gamblin colors, Gamblin artist colors. So it's really the same palette throughout. It's actually the exact same colors throughout, and with a Naples yellow as well, a little bit mixed in. But it's mainly just those three, titanium buff, titanium white, phthalo blue, and transparent earth red oxide. That is mainly what we have in here. It's just used in variations, various mixtures. I've also got a tiny bit of orange mixed into her face and her hands as well. Her little doll, there's only 3 spots of red, and it's the doll's red lips and on her cheeks. There's only a teeny tiny bit. On the whole, I'm pretty happy with her. I'm just going to make sure that I think the finishing thing is going to make sure that the slight upturn in the corners of her mouth are apparent online and in photographs that we do, any photographs we do. So, in my last video, I talked about my storage unit and that it was going up for auction tomorrow. I am the luckiest person in the world. Let me just put it that way. I'm the luckiest person in the world. I was able to pay all the back balance on the storage unit. And I am so incredibly, deeply grateful. I posted it. It was embarrassing to post about. I posted it. I went back and forth all week about it. And I also become a little bit resigned to the fact that I would be losing all the items in that unit. I became resigned to it a while ago. I was just like, ugh, because literally everything has gone into painting what we see here, the designing for the murals that never came through, and you know, it's all been art related. Everything goes into that. And so I put the storage unit, payments for the storage unit to the side, because I had to. It's either I'm buying paint and I'm getting these projects done, or I'm paying for the storage unit. So it was like, okay, we'll deal with it when we have to deal with it. Sadly, I couldn't deal with it, but I had people who stepped in and helped. And I'm so incredibly grateful. But I also had people, I had to post it, I hated this, but I had to post it on Facebook. I had to basically tell the world, hi, I'm still a loser. Help me on Facebook and Instagram and of course YouTube. But, and I expected people to be like, wah, wah, that's your life, you suck. But not only did I have people step in to help me pay the storage unit balance that I owed, but I also had a ton of people who didn't just say, oh, sorry in the comments section. It's just stuff. Nobody even said that to me. People shared and reshared and hashtagged and shared it some more on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm so incredibly grateful. It seems like a small gesture, but when you're me and you really do spend 99% of your time alone, you're used to thinking and believing and feeling like you're all alone. That's it. You're going to die in a cave and that will be it. No one will find your bones ever. And it really shocked me that so many people responded and they shared, and that's the best a lot of people can do. That's the best I could do. A lot of people shared, but we also had people calling or contacting me, contacting Jay at Blue Egg, you know, give me some prices, you know, I like this painting, blah, blah, blah. I wish it didn't take dire circumstances for that to happen, but I am deeply grateful that people responded with the immediacy of the situation. I appreciate it. I really deeply appreciate it. But one other thing that happened is, or a couple of other things that happened, a friend of mine who did step in, one of the friends that stepped in to financially help, once we were talking about how we can get my artwork out of the city. Because, you know, we were talking about marketing and stuff, and I said, I actually do know how to do this. I know how to do marketing. I know how to sell myself. It's just, I'm here in this cultural vortex where you can't do anything. And people, you know, people have contacted me in the city and they're like, oh, let's do a show, let's do this. And then no one fucking follows through. And that really should be the motto of Sarasota. Sarasota, the city where people probably won't follow through on anything. I've had it at minimum 10 opportunities extended to me over the past 6 months. None of the organizers have followed through. None of them. And it happened last year. But it's not just me. I hear this from professional artists who have moved here, like, I'm moving to an art city. And then they go, why did I move here? Why did I bother? I used to think I was alone, but even talking to my friend this morning, she gets disheartened, and she's not even in the arts, but she gets disheartened by this attitude that the city has cultivated. So we were talking today about getting me to Tampa, St. Pete, over to Fort Lauderdale to Jay's place, and getting me out and around so I can do what I really like to do, which is have shows. I love showing. I love building shows. I love connecting with other artists and building shows. I love making opportunities and doing shows. I love doing shows. It's almost like I'm a performer. It's almost like I could be a Broadway performer, except I can't sing or dance or act at all. But that's the level of, let's put on a show, that I really enjoy doing. And pulling people together who wouldn't normally show together. I have several people that I've wanted to work with and do shows with, but there's no place around here where you can. And the city isn't built for that. The city is built to make money. And it's built to accommodate millionaires who want to go on vacation. That's it. It's a shopping mall. So I've been really drowning in the understanding that Sarasota is one big open air shopping mall and has no cultural significance or belief in itself anymore. It's just, condos, multi-million-dollar condos. That's the market. There we are. Let's go to Applebee's and call it a day. So fortunately, my friend this morning was like, I have a car. We are getting you out of here. We are taking your artwork other places. We will rent a car. I mean, what a relief to have somebody say that to me. Because as we know, I'm driving a scooter, and that's not going to make it to anywhere. In fact, I went a few miles up the street the other day, and on the way home, it broke down 3 times. So, fun, but yay. This weekend of the last 2 days, I have gone from, I am a walking Murphy's Law to, oh my God, people really do care, and so really care about me. How is that possible? And the artwork, which is way more important to me. So the portfolios of work, that is way more important to me than, that's like top of the list. That and the photo albums and memorabilia that are in my storage unit in Pawtucket. Again, so I thank everyone who contacted me, contacted Jay, who helped out in any way they could. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I had lost that storage unit, a couple driving by on an electric bike, they're on vacation. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. To be honest with you, and I shouldn't say this too loud, but I'll say it anyway. 4 weeks ago, I was laying in a hospital bed and almost died, and they were talking about putting me on dialysis and like a disease that is very rare and all this other stuff. When I do have severe anemia, but like all this stuff almost happened, and I really did almost die. What's today, Sunday? Yeah, between Friday and Sunday, my organs had started shutting down. That's how serious it was. So, dialysis, which we didn't do. But I came out of the hospital and I'm like, I came home and I'm sitting in my place and I'm like, why? What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? Does life just want to torture me some more? But then this weekend happened. And we heard from people literally across the globe. People who have been following me for years, who I thought didn't really care anymore. So, we're not going to give up yet. Despite what she has to say, we're not going to give up yet. We're a little tilted, a little banged up, a little off kilter. But holy cow. Holy cow. again, I just want to say thank you. All right? Ciao. Apparently not ciao forever. Just ciao to the next video. All right, let's go make some more stuff and make some impact. All right, ciao. Meow, meow, thank you. Meow, meow.